arrived my first Vekoma SLC coaster, which was Fly the Great Nor'easter. I honestly don't know how I feel about this ride. I think I'm not really a fan of Vekoma coasters in general. This one is no different. It's definitely very rough, but I think the new shoulder restraints definitely help. That way you don't headbang whenever you're on the ride. But I think all in all, I think it was an okay ride. I expected it to be a lot more rough for some reason, because people were like, oh, it's so rough, but I was expecting it to be a lot worse. So, but yeah, it wasn't horrific. It's definitely a nice and compact coaster, so there's like a lot of those almost misses kind of feeling, which I think is really thrilling and I think really adds to the thrilling factor. Now I was here with my boyfriend and our friend. Neither of them liked this coaster. They thought it was really rough and didn't really enjoy it. But I was okay with it. I would ride it again if it weren't. It's 8 tickets to ride, so I think that's $9.60, and you get this cute little card, your wild card here, that you scan at the beginning of every ride entrance. And yeah, but for this particular ride, you have to, if you have any bags like this, the ride op will tell you to put your bag in a locker. It's free for the first 30 minutes, so that's always good. But yeah, I'd give this ride a solid 2.5 out of 5. But all right, that's it. At Piers. What do you think, Brendan?
It was fun.
It was really fun. It's one of the only CCI coasters I think I've been on that I can recall. But it's really fun. It's not too rickety. I sat in the back and it hurt a little bit. Whenever I sat toward the front, it was a lot less rickety. So yeah, it was like 10 out of 10. Would ride again. Definitely better than Fly the Great Nor'easter, just saying. So you come to Morey's Piers, ride this one. If you want to skip Fly the Great Nor'easter, nobody's gonna blame you. It's a Vekoma.
Alright guys, so this is the Gale Force update. You can see here by looking at this clip that the station is still not complete. There is still construction vehicles and they're still doing construction on the ride. Gale Force is not open as of June 17th, 2016. I spoke with some people from the park and they believe they're trying to get the coaster launched toward the beginning of July, which, looking at the station, I don't know if that is a practical thing that's going to happen. I don't know. Just taking a look around at this video, I really don't think that's something that's going to be accomplished, but we can all hope. This coaster looks awesome, and it's definitely going to make the skyline arriving to Ocean City, New Jersey a lot cooler. And on the train here, you can see that SNS kind of went with a more B&M style restraint system. So some people like those, some people hate those. It's a love-or-hate relationship with those restraints. I personally think it doesn't allow for as much freedom, but of course that's always debatable. Let's go ahead and talk about the statistics real quick. The length is 1,269 feet with a height of 125 feet. This coaster's max speed is going to be 64 miles per hour at a 1-minute duration. The max vertical angle is 100 degrees. G-force is going to be about 4 and is an LSM launch style coaster. So it's going to be very interesting. I can't wait for it to open. I think it's definitely a really good addition to this park.